Let there be light. All right, everybody, let me come around. As you can see, I have an oil lamp burning. It is, what time is it? It's 8 something in the morning. I was in the shower. I got out of the shower and I never turn my bathroom light on because there's a window, a second floor window, so I never have the blind shut. Well, I come out, you know, and I'm like, huh. So I'm like, I could have sworn I left the light on, like the kitchen light. Well, lo and behold, the power went out. So it stayed out for like maybe 5 minutes and it came back on. First I went to the breaker box that's in there. I said, well, maybe it's just my house. So clicked it, didn't come back on. Immediately got out my phone just to check to see if there's any power outages in the area. Power came back on. So I said to myself, okay, it's just a fluke. Because sometimes it does do that, especially in the summertime. It'll go out for like 30 seconds and come right back on again. So I was sitting over on the couch, and I'm on the computer, and I'm watching YouTube or Netflix, something. And lo and behold, the power goes out again. And I'm like, huh, okay. So I get on my phone, get onto National Grid, and check to see if there's any power outages. And there's just a handful of people that don't have power. And I just so happen to be one of them. And this is why I am so happy to be a prepper, because I am prepared. I have, for heat source, because I don't have a wood stove or anything, I do have kerosene heaters. I also have a little Mr. Buddy heater. And for light as well as heat, because this does put out some heat, I have an oil lantern. So I turned it on. Another thing that I did, because it is freezing here today. I think it might be like 12 degrees right now, 12 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but maybe I'll look it up and put it across the screen. So I do go around, I did open the one blind just to get a little bit of light. Usually I go around, especially in the winter, and close all the blinds and pull the curtains. If the windows happen to have curtains, pull them. Because the way I see that is that it will keep it'll keep as much heat inside, because windows are they just let out so much heat. And like I said, I have the oil lamps, I have the LED lights, I've got a headlamp. So having enough light to see or read, read a book, I do have, it is adequate. I also wanted to go over battery banks or solar generators. I've had this one a long, long time. This is it's an Anker. This will keep your cell phone charged. It'll keep your iPad charged. Like, especially like if you have kids and you have to entertain them, trying to get them to sit still and stuff. If you have movies or things like that to occupy them, this will keep that iPad or that computer charged up so they can watch and keep them occupied. And I try to keep these plugged in at all times when I'm not using them, so they are topped off and they're 100% charged up. I think I have a total of 2. Actually, I think I only have 2 of these because I lost one. I'm not sure what happened to it. So this is, it might be a good idea just to have one of these or a few of these, whatever you can afford. And then this brings us to the big boy. Now, I haven't used this yet. I was trying to do a video outside the other day, but it was so cold. I couldn't do it. Because I was doing that camp stove video, I froze to death. Oh my God, it was so cold. Because in between the actual boil times, I was actually in the car with the Mr. Buddy heater warming up. That's how cold it was. It was the wind. The wind killed you. But to get back to a battery bank power source. Now, the Jackery book said, this is not a review on the Jackery. I will do a review when I have power again. But this is kind of cool. I mean, this is why we prepare. I mean, we had 30 inches dumped on us yesterday and the day before yesterday. Today, the power goes out briefly. I am very happy to be prepared. I truly, honest to goodness am. But on to the Jackery. I have not used this yet, and I do have a light right there that I use for videos and stuff. So I am going to actually use this for the first time, and you guys are going to witness it. This is a 500 watt solar generator. Let's hit display, see what we got here. All right, so it's 100%. Like I said before, keep this plugged in at all times so it's topped off. So what I'm going to do, this is a standard plug, so we're going to do the AC. I'm going to, oops, hang on. This is the first time I'm using it, so I'm trying to get used to this. Let's plug this in and see what happens. Okay, so that's plugged in. Now let's go ahead and turn the light on. Nope, doesn't work. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Hey. Oh. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the light came on. I'm going to have to either watch some videos or, yeah. Ha! Oh, sorry. So, we have it plugged in and we have to press the AC button. It makes like a little noise. And we're still, it's at 100%. It is pulling 52 watts, that LED light. So this is kind of cool. I know that I can use that light with this Jackery. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm not a solar person. So we have light. And if anybody out there, oh, it does flicker a bit. I'm going to have to go back and check to see. Actually, I can check it right now. Is it flickering? 48 watts. 55. It's flickering for some reason. Huh. This is new to me, guys. So I got to figure this out. That's going to make me crazy. But after I do this video, I'm actually just going to shut it off because I don't need any power. I'm going to reserve this for something that if, like, I do need, like to dry my hair. No, but I don't think the 500 watt will be able to support my hair dryer. So that's just what I do when the power does go out. Because I do have the kerosene heater. It's right out in the porch there. I have kerosene, like 20 gallons of kerosene in the garage. I know it's not a lot of kerosene, but it's better than none. And this is an isolated power outage. And it should be back on by 10:30. Also, once again, I'm dressed in my long underwear. I have a flannel shirt on, and I do have to go ahead and put my jeans on. Layer up in the house. If you have a refrigerator, freezer, and you have extra blankets and stuff, go ahead and cover them up. Because they say the power is going to be back on at 10:45, between 10 and 11, but there's no guarantees. So be proactive. Cover your freezers, and if you want, you can cover your fridge. I usually don't cover the fridge, but I do go down to the basement and cover up the freezers because I have some blankets / comforters down there to cover them up. I'm trying to think what else I do. And basically, like, I have enough camping equipment. Like, I mean, I've already had coffee because I've been up forever, but I am going to break out that new Striker stove I have to boil some water, and I went down to the basement with my headlamp on because I forgot it the first time because you just assume the power is going to be there. Like, even when I got out of the shower, I went to the bedroom, it's habit. You flick the switch, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any power. So, yeah. I am going to make a cup of coffee using that Striker stove because I am curious because it did take over 5 minutes for that to boil out in the real world. Real world situation where it was cold and it was a bit windy. So I do want to see how long that stove takes to boil water in the house. And I do have, I have a propane cylinder as well as, I always have the canisters, the backpacking canisters. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of what's happening. And it seems like, I don't know, snowstorm, power outage, problems with the snowblower. Right now, all I can do is laugh. Because you want to know why? I'm safe. I'm warm. I have enough to eat and drink. I'm good. And I'm safe. There goes it. Stop. Thank God. And I'm safe. So I am very grateful right now to be sitting here and to have those things. And thank you guys for watching. Thanks a lot. Bye.